Hello and welcome, it's Michael. I am here with a new Yellowstone video, a video in which I hope to portray what a typical visit to Yellowstone National Park might look like for you. Now, I'm omitting the details like travel arrangements and lodging and overall itineraries. This is not that type of video. You'll want to tailor your trip to your own liking, and doing the research and the planning is no doubt a big part of the fun. Plus, there are many online resources and social media groups to assist you with those details. Yellowstone National Park is a destination that is on many people's bucket list. And by sharing these highlights, I only hope to compel you to make this year the year that you begin making your plans to visit this magnificent national treasure. And if Yellowstone already has your heart, I hope you find these highlights equally enjoyable and that they excite you for your next visit. There are many reasons for wanting to visit Yellowstone. Perhaps you have a heightened interest in its history and its early expeditions and its creation as our nation's first national park. Maybe you're enthralled by its fascinating geology and its ever-changing, sometimes turbulent landscape. Perhaps hiking and seeing the backcountry is what draws you there. Yellowstone National Park offers roughly 1,100 miles of backcountry hiking trails, and in my opinion, is the best way to experience Yellowstone. Its ecosystem is rich with biodiversity, and perhaps it's Yellowstone's abundant wildlife that is the main attraction for you. It is without a doubt a paradise for a wildlife enthusiast. I mean, where else can you experience a bull bison blocking your trail out, or see massive herds of elk in the back country, or a bald eagle tearing away at a fresh bison carcass, or perhaps even catch a glimpse of its most iconic wildlife, a wolf or a Yellowstone grizzly. No matter your reasons for wanting to visit Yellowstone country, one thing's for sure, once there, you're bound to fall in love with everything about it. My only advice is that you give yourself more than a few days to enjoy it. Give yourselves an entire week. You'll want to devote a day or two just for its famous landmarks and its geyser basins. Yellowstone is massive. It is 2.2 million acres of breathtaking wilderness. Combined with the entire surrounding greater Yellowstone ecosystem, it's a staggering 22 million acres. This includes the Teton Range to the south of the park. Majestic, awe-inspiring, and a core part of the greater Yellowstone ecosystem. If you were to ask a person that plans to visit Yellowstone, what's the number one thing that they would like to see while there, more than likely their response will be that they would like to see a grizzly bear. In fact, the Park Service conducted a study in 2015 that found that 99% of visitors hope to see a bear, either grizzly or black bear, and about 67% actually see one. So without a doubt, grizzlies are a prime draw for visitors. Seeing a Yellowstone grizzly in the wild is one of the most gratifying wildlife viewing opportunities anyone could have. Even just seeing evidence of bear activity and knowing they're in the area is extremely satisfying. This is what gives Yellowstone and its grizzlies an incredible charisma premium. In other words, seeing a Yellowstone grizzly can be an emotionally rewarding experience and make your whole trip worthwhile. There was a time in our history when the bison were 60 million strong, and by the year 1900, there were fewer than 1,000 left. Some estimates are as low as 500. Of these bison, a mere 23 or so were all that remained of the indigenous population. They were located here in Yellowstone National Park. A remarkable thing about the 4,000 or so bison that currently roam Yellowstone is that they are direct descendants of those 23 that had remained. It's an incredible conservation success story for an animal that faced near extinction. That's going to bring this video to a close. I'd like to thank you for watching, and hopefully it's left you feeling excited to plan a trip to Yellowstone. Just know that the things I shared here are just a small fraction of what you stand to experience. Each and everybody's visit will be uniquely different in its own right, but one thing's for certain, you will be left with a lifetime of cherishable memories and a compelling desire to revisit this most alluring place on Earth.